Everybody, we are back. It is Save the Launch Favorite Podcast, favorite channel, favorite is everything. We are back. You guys already know what to do. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Hit the like button if you like it. Hit dislike button if you don't like it. Leave a comment if you like it. Leave a comment if you don't like it. Also, follow us on Twitter at the Mark John NFL for me, at mholder95 for Matt, and of course, pandasubs.com. Discount code TDL for 25% off. Also, gotta hit up homage. Buy you a shirt, 15% off. Let's go. Buy that shirt, 15% off. Right? And also, make sure you check out the TDL store. Got you some gear. Get you a sweater. Get you something. Get your girlfriend a crop top. You know what I'm saying? Get the Under Armour. You know what I'm saying? Get you a mug. You know, get you a nice little mug. You know what I mean? Whatever you need to get, go ahead and support the TDL store there as well. All right, because we don't have much talked about today. So if you guys want to do that while we're doing the show.
Yeah. Let's make sure we give everyone time, get to the store. What you got. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just have a slideshow of people wearing TDL gear. I saw Baby Shug posted his.
I got my dude Raider 27. Baby Shug left 4 messages this week. I don't know if I want to. I thought he'd do it. I think he. I want to say those are Friday. I like Baby Shug.
Can we get a timestamp on those? Because I'm curious if this.
Thursday. He left 3 on Thursday from 10 a.m. to about 10:07. He left 3, and he left another one on Friday. You know. Yeah.
AM or PM?
AM.
AM?
Yeah. But I like
Christmas mimosas for Baby Shug?
Yeah. I got to play them on Friday. So those are for Friday. But yeah, man. I don't know. Like, what are we talking about here?
They're leaning into the tank, man. I mean, it can't be more clear at this stage.
Yeah.
Shutting down your 2 best players. And then the way they played today, like, my God. Again, they're clearly leaning into the tank and shut down your 2 best players. Colton Miller's out, so another top 5 player on your roster. So I get it, but this is supposed to be the next worst team in the league, and they just lost by 3 possessions.
They got their ass.
It was never close. I want to know what the spin zone from Pete Carroll's going to be at the press conference. If someone's got dual screens on and watching them,
yeah.
Are we going to hear that they gave a bunch of effort today? Because I guess you could say there were guys that gave effort. Like Michael Mayer very clearly came ready to play. Trey Tucker came ready to play. I thought Malcolm Kuntz had a few pressures and a sack today. He came ready to play, trying to get a comeback. But my God, man, I've never heard such a deflating NFL game in my life. Just watching on TV, I'm curious if anyone was there, probably not on the stream, but I don't know if I heard have you heard an NFL game that was quieter?
No.
Just watching it on TV, it looked like a bowl game.
Yeah, it was very uneventful game. It just amazed me. Somebody said thank you for praising Greg Olsen. I didn't think Greg Olsen called a bad game. I thought, but Gino threw a pick on a stupid ass pass. And then he threw another pick on a stupid ass pass. And then, it's just bad. It's just kind of bad how they are on offense. And then Parham had I'm sick of this shit injury, I guess. I don't know what he got sick right before the game. I'm sick of this shit. That's the illness I felt like it was, which is I'm sick of this shit, which I am too. Dylan, I get it.
I got the I don't want to play anymore flu.
Yeah. It's what I call it. I call it the sick of this shit.
That time of year.
I got that illness too, Dylan. I'm sick of this shit too. Oh man, I'm sorry because this is really how I felt when I saw it. I'm like, once I saw he's going out and Mafi had 8 holds today. I feel like every hold that came back was Mafi. Dude, and Caleb Rogers got his ass kicked. I was going to talk about that, but
yeah, they gave up 9 TFLs. 4 of them were sacks, but 5 against the run. Good God. And you're right. Mafi, guy was just kind of thrown into the fire, I guess, but holy shit, man.
And then Genty still found a way to get the 3.8 yards per carry.
He had a long of 24. He had a nice little run. Again, it's just the microcosm of the season. There were enough plays from Genty. We're hey, there's something there. But then every other time he touches the ball, he has like 3 guys in his face as soon as he gets the ball out of the backfield. Like, just the story of the season. I really don't know what's that.
Yeah.
Tyler Lockett had the 1 touchdown.
Which is also the story of the season, because of course he throws a touchdown to Tyler. Like that was,
as predictable as could have been.
It's just the whole season. That was bad, man. I like, honestly, I thought this game was gonna be close. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I thought this was gonna be like a back and forth, 2 bad teams, right, Matt? Like, as you thought, 2 bad teams. They got their ass kicked by the 2-13 Giants. Like, the Giants came in there and like literally since the game started, as soon as he threw that interception, right? Because they got to stop on the first drive, right? They got to stop on the first drive.
I think so, yeah. Yeah.
Raiders went down the field. They were moving the ball right down the field. Well, they went 3 and out, and they got another stop. They got the ball back, or the I don't know. Maybe the Giants scored after that, but the Raiders went right down the field. They're moving on offense. There's a nice little play to Trey Tucker, and he throws. See, the thing was on the interception is that not only was that a bad read, he missed Mayer with a point. Mayer had to stretch his arm out to try to knock the pass down. Like if he threw it right to Mayer, he probably gets a completion. I don't know if it gets a first down or anything like that, but they probably kicking a field goal or something. Michael Mayer is like this, fully extended, trying to stop it. Like, he missed on that interception.
He missed and made a bad read.
Yeah, he missed and he made a bad read and missed. And his boy Tyler Lockett was just wide open over there. It was right there. Like, now you don't want to throw your boy. Like, I mean, it was ugly. And then, why was Zamir White playing? Is that
because Mostert was injured?
Oh, he was injured?
Yeah, Mostert was inactive today. I mean, they shut everyone else down, so maybe they were just trying to give Zamir White a couple touches. I don't know.
Oh man. Do you think Pete got assurances that he's coming back next year? Why else would he willingly sit everybody? It's a good question. We should talk about this.
Yeah, I can see it kind of going either way of like them like being like, yeah, Pete, like you're going to be back next year. We don't want to change anything. So then they just throw in the towel in the air. I can also see it as Spytek and like and Mark Davis or Tom Brady or whoever just being like, yeah, no, we're putting our foot down. We're just making these decisions because you're not going to be around. Mm-hmm. So I don't 100% know. I feel like it's not. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. What's your kind of read on it?
I mean, after this game, I feel different. Like, if you asked me this on Friday, like after it happened, I'd be like, okay, Pete definitely knows that he's staying, right? But maybe he got some reassurance. But after this game, like, I don't even know if you could really agree with that. Like, I mean, they really went out there and they looked like shit against another team that's one of the worst teams in the league. So you have to add that up. I mean, 34-10 to the Giants is just like, bro.
I don't
really.
Yeah. And really? I feel like Pete Carroll is not like, if he was assured of the job, like he'd be like, if he still had like pull, he's either way, he's not just like letting guys like Max Crosby and Brock Powers go on IR if he still has pull. You know what I mean? Like if he makes his decision, he's still going out there and competing and trying to win.
I think so. I think so too, a little bit. Just more because, even because you think about it, this is on a full tank, right? If you think they're in full tank mode, like Devin White's still out there and Jamal Adams, they're still playing. Like, what are those tank players, or do you really play Cody Lindenberg and Tommy Eichenberg? I feel like that'd be more feel like a tank. So there's like a little bit of trying to win. And I thought it was funny that like the Giants just threw at Devin White like every single play. I feel like every time I watched, Matt, I don't know, but it was a throw at Devin White.
See, I feel like that's kind of where the contradiction comes, is because it's like those guys, like, I mean, I guess Jamal Adams has been decent, but he's like a sub package player. But like keeping Devin White in the game, like Devin White is helping you lose ball games. So if you're leaning into the take, you just keep rolling that guy out there and letting him rack up whatever tackles to maybe find some sort of like free agent market by some team that is clearly blind and doesn't watch film. But you know what I mean? Like putting Devin White out there gets you closer to the number 1 overall pick, whereas you put the Bergs out there, I don't know, maybe they beat Chris Olakun next week or something like that and screw up your tank. At this stage, like, you might as well just lean into it and just keep losing. Like, what's one game going to develop, guys?
These guys suck, man. Them getting blown out was them losing was like fine. The Raiders losing.
Yeah.
I want them to lose. Them getting blown out by the Giants though, 34-10 is crazy. I don't care what anybody says. I know we all want to lose, but like you probably thought it was like, oh, it'd be like a 21-14 or like maybe 28-21, something like that, right? They got their ass kicked from like the jump. Like I was watching this game, I'm like, oh my God. These dudes really suck. Like, how you do?
And the crazy thing is, like the Giants, they put a bunch of guys on IR before the game too.
Yeah, there's some safeties playing I didn't even heard of. Like, yeah, every time it's like, yeah, the guy just came from the practice squad a couple weeks ago.
Marcus Mbao starting for them at left tackle.
Marcus, you know what I mean? Like
Andrew Thomas. They don't. I mean, they haven't had him for most of the year, but they don't have Malik Neighbors out there either. Scadabo's been out for a while. Like it wasn't even like the best version of the Giants, and they beat their ass.
Like literally the safety on the Giants, the safeties, they were nobodies basically. Like nobody knows who they are, right? The corners, right? Like, and they got their ass kicked by this team, like literally an ass kicking. That was the craziest part of this game. Is like. They tried to lose, right? You could say like, oh, there's a tanking. They tried to lose, right? They sent the guys. Yeah. Oh my God. I don't think they tried to lose like this. I thought they probably thought that maybe they put a respectable game up there. Jesus. Man.
By the way, not that it's that surprising given they're obviously 3-13. This was also the Giants' first win on the road.
I know. Jackson Dart looked awesome. I'm sure that dude's going to tweet me. Because he was throwing at Devin White, Window Robinson on Devin White. I'm supposed to be like, oh, you're amazing now. I could have thought of that. You know what I mean? Like, oh man, just ugly stuff. It was ugly. That was my problem. It's like the Giants didn't play anybody either, and you lost by 24, my dude. Like, how can we keep you as a coach?
Yeah, we've been saying it for weeks. And again, very clearly going into a multi-year rebuild, and you're going to have a 75-year-old head coach. It just doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't.
I hate the idea of starting over, but I think you have to. You're going to be starting over in so many different areas that I don't think it's going to disrupt much.
It's just ugly. Yeah. I agree. Like
no, Betch was injured or
he got injured too, right?
Yeah, he was like a last day. Like he kind of came out of nowhere. I think it was on Friday they added him to the injury report, but he was like limited. So I wonder if it was hey, we're benching everybody else with that has a mild injury. Might as well set you too. I don't know. But yeah, he wasn't injured.
Do you think Genty plays next week? Yeah.
I think they'll play him. Also, like he has a chance to get 1,000 rushing yards. I mean, ended up with 60 today. I think needs to get 112, which is going to be a lot, considering he's only broken 100 twice this year, and with this offensive line. But I think if he has a chance to do that, you might want to just play him and see if he can get the mark.
Yeah,
that'd be a good confidence booster, especially with how bad this season's gone to at least accomplish that milestone.
Yeah, I agree with that. What do
you guys think? I saw someone asking about Charles Grant. I saw him in the game at the end. I don't know how much he played, but I think that last drive at least I saw him. I thought I saw him in there.
Yeah, I'll play some Charles Grant next week, maybe.
Yeah.
Did you see Forsyth on the sideline last year? Oh, did they play Charles Grant?
Yeah, they put Charles on literally the last drive. So
interesting. I missed that. Like I was not paying attention. I'm not gonna let you guys. What do you guys think of Max not being present to support his teammates?
He wasn't at the game for sure. I would not that I was hunting that down, but I didn't see him on the sideline or anything.
I guess not. I mean,
would have liked him to be there for sure, but I don't know. I saw when they made that move, I feel like this was protecting their trade asset in the offseason. I feel
you think they're gonna trade him?
I think so.
You think they're gonna trade him? What can they get for him for real though? Like at this point, like that's my thing. Like, are you going to get something that's worth it at this point? Is it just cheaper to keep him?
I think you could get a good haul for him. I mean, he's had 10 sacks this year in a year where he's gotten doubled and triple teamed all freaking game. And he's had, I don't know what, a career high in TFLs. Like, you can get a good haul for him. And again, to be clear, I'm not just saying just get rid of him to get rid of him. Like, you have to get a good return. But if you can get a sizable return, I think it's time. And I think, I don't know, just the way like the whole thing went down, and we'll find out later. I mean, obviously we'll see. It seems like the end is near for Max's time with the Raiders, just from my perspective. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know what NFL executive say. He's not worth 2 first-round picks. You guys got to get that out your mind. He's coming off an injury, and he's 29. You're probably going to get one. You're getting one. The 2?
I think you get 2.
You think you get 2? I think you get
I think
one.
you can at least get like a first and a second.
You can get a first and a second. I'm not saying that. But you're not getting 2 1s. Like I just want fans to get that out of your heads. Like, brother, you're like he's Michael Parsons, because he's not as young as Michael Parsons. You probably get a 1 and maybe a 2, but I still think you might be trading him for a 2, which is what is going to piss me off. Just because of the injuries, he might, and especially
factor.
Yeah, right. If the injuries are a big factor, how good is the knee? That might become a second, right? And you might not even get a first out of it. So that's my thing, because he obviously is hurt, right? He's really hurt, and you have to worry about what happens with the surgery, and that's going to play a factor in what they get for him. And that is the part of, like, if you just ship him out, like, you should be shipping him out for a first, right? But if you're not going to get that, if teams are going to give you that, which I don't know if teams are, they'll probably keep him. So we'll probably get to the combine, and they're probably like all these teams talking about it. But since they don't want to give up probably what the Raiders think they should to get it, I think he stays. But
full speculation there, bud.
I'm taking
a lot of mental gymnastics. I'm just saying. I was going to let you go off, but that's a lot of gymnastics.
I'm taking a guess. That's what I think is going to happen. I think there's going to be some rumors of it, and it's going to get really hot. But I think the Raiders are going to want too much, and teams are going to be like, no. And then they're going to come back, act like then Mark Davis will be like, we never wanted to trade him. We never thought about it. Those rumors aren't true. That's what's going to happen, Matt. That's just my guess. I could be wrong. But because I think the Raiders want 2 first. I think they want the Michael Parsons for him. They're not going to get that, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, Michael Parsons was more than just 2 first-round picks, though. It was also a D tackle. Didn't they get a second in that too, or something like that? The Cowboys got a haul for Parsons.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right, let's get some more of these questions. I'm trying to talk about this team. I'm going to talk about the draft. This is a draft start. What's Senior Bowl? You got Senior Bowl coming up. I'm going to start looking at some of those guys. What's the word on Harbaugh getting fired in Baltimore?
I don't know what the word is, but it seems like that might be happening. It seems like him and Lamar might not be on the best of page right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or the best of terms, excuse me. So,
yeah,
that would be an interesting name. Stefanski would be another interesting one to me too if the Browns move on. I know we don't like the retreads, but I mean, those 2 guys that have won Coach of the Year, I'm pretty sure in the past. Stefanski's won it twice, taking the Browns to the playoffs.
Yeah. Maybe. Do we trade Max's Austin? Sorry, talking about that. Are the Giants still shit? They blew out a lot of games. I mean,
the Giants bad? I mean, they're picking second overall right now.
We don't know who their safeties are. We have no idea who those guys are they're playing. They have some linebacker who just can't, like, they got dominated, guys, by some practice squad guys. You talking about the Giants are good or not. The Giants were playing practice squad guys. That's all I'm saying.
That is
practice squad.
I appreciate that level of negligence. Are they really that bad?
They were playing their preseason team. Does it have a multi-year rebuild with the amount of picks?
Bears had a quarterback. Bears had a lot more pieces, and they just had a very incompetent head coach. Like, it's not. It's they have so many needs. It is going to be a multi-year rebuild. And even if they do fix it in free agency, if you want a sustainable winner, it's going to have to be through the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Ugh. People are mad at me. I think people are mad because I said that we could get 2 first-round picks for it. I just don't see it, man. I just don't see it. I don't see it. What Shanny McVay assistant can we make at least OC?
I mean, the one that I think like I brought it up a few weeks ago that I think you could get some legs is if you hire Chris Shula and he brings over Matt LaFleur. If you want to go that route.
You think if he gets fired? Or you mean Mike?
No, Michael. Yeah, the one that's with the Rams, whichever one.
I was like, wait.
The younger LaFleur, the LaFleur that's not the Mike LaFleur. My bad, I got him mixed up. But yeah, if they bring him over, that would be the one like OC combo.
Mm.
My only issue with that is then if you have a decent offense, then you're gonna lose LaFleur.
Yeah. It depends on who they hire, man. You know, I think they should just hire like they should hire a offensive guy, but I don't know how they're gonna do that, right? And then it comes in like the Chris Shulas and stuff like that. Because I think this team needs an offensive guy.
Kubiak?
Does he? I mean, if the Raiders are the number 1 pick, he probably comes here, right? And that would work pretty well with like Dante Moore or Mendoza. If they brought Kubiak, I'd want Dante Moore or Mendoza.
Interesting.
If they brought in Kubiak, because I think he's just like more fit for that type of offense where it's just like quick passing, give her the ball quick, read the field quick. He handles pressure just a little bit better than Mendoza. Yeah, I think he handles pressure better than Mendoza. Mendoza is a little bit of a. How do I say this? Because I said this about Drake May and I was totally wrong. But terribly wrong on Drake May. He was like, oh, you think I'm a pussy, Marcus? Watch this. And then, but I think, and that's what I don't think Mendoza's tough. Like, Mendoza take a hit. I think Mendoza is just, he's like more quirky when it comes to pressure, right? So
because my thing is Mendoza reminds me a lot of Jordan Love.
You think so?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I think the way he handles pressure and his arm strength, maybe not as much arm talent, but
I think like when you watch him against Ohio State, like it's like this. It's just times where like there is pressure. Like he kind of just doesn't. It's quirky. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like he just doesn't he handles it, but it's just not the best way to handle it. Right, and I feel like Dante Moore just has more poise than him. And I think like in a play action, Ashton Genty, 12 personnel offense, I think Dante Moore would fit better from that perspective. That's all. Like just because I think Oregon has more of that offense already built into it. And I think that's why Bo Nix is playing pretty decent. And I think Dante Moore fits better with that offense. I don't know. That's just how I feel about it.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm more just leaning towards Dante Moore more than anything. And my bias is showing a little bit than that. But anyways, what do you guys think of Max B-ball clip? I thought he was shooting off of one leg.
Yeah, I saw you said that, but he shot off. He did at least one shot off each leg. So that's the other part of why I'm kind of like, yeah, maybe they are going to trade him because the timing of that post. Can't help but notice it. And it's not like Max is someone who posts on social media or Instagram all the time during the season.
Yeah, he was a dick for that post. He was a dick for that. He's definitely being a dick.
Like that was I'm angry.
I'm angry you guys won't let me play at a 2-13 game. Come on, like Max, come on. It's kind of like Max, bro. Like what if he like tore his ACL this game? I saw Glenn tweeted that. Like what if he just tore his ACL, like his knee just went out? Like the Raiders would have been like, "Oh, why didn't you play him in these games?" Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, how many firsts did they get 2 firsts for Sauce, didn't they?
Yeah. Yeah, something like that.
Man.
The NFL is stupid, man. They'll do it again.
See, Baby Shug wanted me to read this. He wanted to make sure that we know that he's super chatting while he's unemployed. Thank you, Baby Shug, for letting us know. Baby Shug likes to make us feel bad for him donating.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate it, Baby Shug. He likes to make us feel bad. Like, just know I'm broke and I'm doing this. All right, man. We appreciate you, Baby Shug. We appreciate you. Can we fix the O in free agency? Fix the D in the draft.
I mean, if you want the quick fixes, go ahead. But if you want to build a sustainable winner, you got to build it to the draft.
Yeah.
If you ask me. If you want quick fixes to be, maybe a wild card team, go ahead, spend money in free agency.
All right, man. I got a question for you. So right now, the Raiders probably pick a 1. I don't believe they're going to beat the Chiefs next week. I don't see how. After watching this game, I don't care who's out there. The Chiefs almost beat the Broncos, and they literally are like kind of tanking too. Like they sat everybody, and they were trying to have a Travis Kelce game, and the Broncos wouldn't let them, and they still almost won. So, what would you go with number 1 right now? Because
it's Mendoza.
You going
Mendoza for me. It's for Mendoza. It's not. I don't even hesitate. It's Mendoza. Like if they end up number 1, I'd be very disappointed if it's anyone other than Mendoza. I think you have a chance to finally get a quarterback. We've been talking about being in this situation for years, and they haven't been able to do it. You have the opportunity to get your quarterback. I don't understand the hate around Mendoza. I think he's a pretty damn good player and a pretty damn good prospect. Like he's QB1. I take him, and then I build around whatever I can with everything else. But what about you?
I think they should take a quarterback, but like I said, it depends on who they get. Because I think
who they get as head coach.
Yeah, who they get as head coach. Because Mendoza, I don't know. I think because I watched Ohio State film and I watched it in depth, and I did it even though it was blocked by the powers that be. When I watched that film, I felt like he's really clutch, but he just reminds me of Kirk Cousins comp I saw on Dane Brugler. He just reminds me of he's Kirk Cousins, right?
Would you not take Kirk Cousins with the last?
I would, but would I take Dante Moore over Kirk Cousins? And that's my thing. Like I think Mendoza's super safe. I think Mendoza's a safe guy. Moore is the guy who breaks all my rules because he doesn't have the dropbacks. Everything says he's gonna suck. Basically on his based on like the history of where he is at with his dropbacks, unless he just keeps passing and like he passes 700. If they keep winning, like if they win this week and they keep winning and they get to the national championship game, that might change his overall dropbacks right now. But like I just feel like he's the more dynamic quarterback, I guess. Mendoza's just safe. But I feel like Mark Davis is going to take Mendoza, though, because I don't think he's going to pass up on the jersey thing.
The jersey sales, the Raider image is going to crush it too much.
Yeah. I just don't think he's going to do that with the jersey sales. I just wanted to get your take on that because the Raiders are picking 1, obviously, which is going to be cool for us in this offseason. I think because that gives us the option. Yeah. We just cover anybody.
Yeah, I mean, everyone's on the table. Again, going back to is it really going to take both that years? They have so many needs and they have so many holes in the roster that yes, everyone is on the table.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting. He's asking about Grant and Rodgers. Do we need to address those positions, or can they ride with them?
I mean, I think you still address them. You don't know what you have in them. I don't know if John Spytek will. Maybe Spytek is confident in his drafting that those guys can be starters for them. But I think you still have to address them. I think you still have to pick it and at least bring in competition.
Yeah. I think they should bring in competition for Rodgers. But I think he showed enough. I think Dexter Lawrence was kicking his ass today. That was pretty obvious. This could be on film that he's getting his ass kicked by Dexter Lawrence, which I think is always going to be a problem for him as a guy like that. But I thought he showed enough where he could probably start the season like in camp and OTAs and stuff as a starter, no matter who they bring in. I think he showed enough for that. Rodgers, Grant, we don't know yet. I mean, we don't.
At the very least, they need to at least get a right tackle. Yeah. DJ Glaze ain't cutting it.
No, it's not. It's not, man. Who is D Moore to you? People keep asking me this. I mean, the easy one is Stroud. That's the easy one because it is very similar. Just their size, their weight, the way the velocity underthrows. It's very similar to CJ Stroud. It is, but I do my funny one is Bo Nix with Adderall. That's what because that's really it feels like.
See, I feel like Stroud had a little bit better of an arm than Moore and more athletic, but I can see that comp. Yeah. I mean, we're a while away from that one.
I know. So. I mean, what's happening with Ruben Bain? Because Ruben Bain's getting mad hate right now. It's all over Draft Twitter. Draft Twitter has jumped on. He has short arms. I saw a clip. I made a joke with it because I said Chase Persantis looks like a stud. Because I'm like, why are we shitting on Ruben Bain? We've been talking about Ruben Bain for 4 months. His top 10 pick. Dane Brugler says he has 30-inch arms. And now everybody's like, oh, he's a piece of shit. It's just that's what's happened, Matt. Like, it's crazy to me. Like,
trust me, I still got him as number 2 on our big board at BR. That's the funny thing is like it's like oh this guy sucks. I'm like, well, you look at any other big board right now and he's still like top 5. So I don't see many people moving him off. I think Dane actually has him down, but Dane's always kind of been lower on him because he knew about the arm length. But
yeah,
like I get it. Like you'd be taking a chance on like a size anomaly, but you just flip on his tape and it's a lot of fun to watch. If he does fall to the second, I'll be hyped. He is there at 33. That's another just running the card type of pick.
Oh man, it'd be easy. I don't know, man.
Do they play the same position?
I think folks at DT. Like Matt did a breakdown. Go watch that breakdown MEZBX because I was like, that's a defense tackle.
Long arms, Tyree Wilson. Well, Tyree Wilson's long arms, Tyree Wilson. But that's basically. I mean, those are the vibes I get from Kevin.
Oh man.
Yes, Falk is slow.
Oh man, is this 33 is going to be super interesting because like what if Bain does fall there and they get like a quarterback at Ruben Bain? I might go crazy on draft night. I might go crazy.
For me, like I mean, so Drake May compare Drake May as a prospect coming out to Mendoza. I mean, for me, May was QB1 that class. I had a Caleb Williams. So I like May more coming out than I do like Mendoza. But again, I like Mendoza. I still like Mendoza quite a bit.
Yeah. I think Drake May is a way better prospect than Mendoza. Just because he always had insane throws though.
Yeah. May was a damn good. May was another guy that we just overthought because he was good for a while.
May, I was comparing him to Caleb Williams as a prospect, and where I ranked him to Caleb and Jaden Daniels.
Like the two Heisman winners, the two Heisman winners from the previous 2 years. Yeah.
You know what I mean? If Drake May came out this year, like it wouldn't even be like a question. Like it would be like we're taking Drake May at 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
to be clear, if in a weird hypothetical situation where those two guys are the options, I would go with Drake May 1,000%. But that's not the situation. But
yeah. Baby Sugar's mad because I won't play it. I'll put your tweet up on Friday. I got you, dog. I remember that. If DJ Glaze is bad, how come he's the only position that has a senior rotation? Who's playing right tackle if he doesn't play?
Charles Grant.
That's true. I guess
the problem is the other tackle's bad. They don't really have other options, and the one young guy that they play, they got a lot of bad guys.
Okay. All right. Let's get this last question to get out of here. In my opinion, we can fix the O, but at my holder, our rookie D picks need a couple of years. Marcus, tell us how many throws have the next potential first round QBs taken? You're a fan of reps. I know Mendoza's over that line. I'd have to look up Dante Moore right now. But that's the only thing that scares me about Dante Moore is that because it's the damn Raiders. Like maybe if I was maybe we were like a Bears channel, I'd feel comfortable with it because like even though the Bears have bad history quarterbacks, but still, it's like the Raiders would take him, and then that myth that I have with this thing would happen. That's my scare of him. Other than that,
you feel like you're going to get Geno Smith all over again. Like you understand what the flaws are. You understand.
I'm traumatized, man.
You ignore them, and then they come true.
Yeah, it's trauma.
You sit there and tell me you still take Dante Moore. We not learn.
Yeah.
To answer the other question, the rookies on defense. Well, the only two that are really playing right now, I guess Pegues is playing too, but Hemingway and Porter, and they're going to need more than that. I mean, Porter been up and down this year.
Yeah,
I mean, he can be a starter for you next year. Hemingway's still way too early. Pegues still way too early. Obviously, Lindenberg we haven't seen play defense yet.
Yeah, Dante Moore is at 636 dropback. So if he makes the national championship, he'll at least break 700, make you feel a little bit better. So we're rooting for Oregon.
If he just plays in 2 more games, if they just win this on New Year's,
then he'll get there. Yeah. I got a last question. What was the question? Was it DJ Glaze one? I'm trying to look for the. I missed the question. How would this draft class stack compare to 2024?
That's the thing I don't get. This is better. Like Cam Ward Mendoza conversation would be interesting. I don't know if I'd be able to say who I'd take over those two guys because I did like Cam Ward quite a bit. But the QB2 is like already better. I
like Ty Simpson better than Shedeur Sanders. Let's just say that.
I haven't watched too much Ty. Ty Simpson's.
He's short.
I can't get the end of the season out of my head with Ty Simpson.
He looked really good in the playoffs though, and he still got some more film to put on.
Better. And the second quarter on against Oklahoma.
And be honest, I like Cole Payton more than I like Shedeur Sanders. So we're talking about prospects. You know what I mean?
That's spicy. You should tweet that out there.
I should because
you'll get so many people in your mentions, and I'm just going.
I kind of like Cade more than I like Shedeur Sanders. So if you want to compare, I don't think this class is that bad as people act like it is. I think just Mendoza's corny as hell. People don't like the corny guy. They don't like that, right? But Mendoza's not a bad prospect. Moore is a good prospect. I think Ty Simpson he's short, which I don't like short guys, but he's not a bad prospect. I think Cade Klubnik has some things to him, like if you took him in the second round or something like that. I mean, Tyler Shook is balling right now. So I think we should look at that as a way of seeing that maybe we're a little too picky with these guys sometimes. And we need to look at some of these things around them and what's around them and what's these different things. Yeah, I'm looking at quarterbacks different this year, I guess. But I would take Cole Payton and Cade over Shedeur Sanders. So that's what I think of this 2025 class. It's better than 2024.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I feel like a lot of people are down on it because they don't like Mendoza's personality and Dante Moore's QB2 when he doesn't have the experience that you'd hope for. I feel like that's why most people are down on it. But I feel like they do have some good quarterbacks in it.
All right. No, I didn't. What email did you send it to? Let me know what you sent that to, Linjo. But we're out of here, guys. Sorry if we didn't get to all your questions here. I apologize, guys. We had 1,100 in here after the Tank Bowl, so I appreciate you guys all coming in here and joining us. And make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you did get your stuff, send me a picture. You know what I'm saying? Of what you guys got going here and of your gear. I already got some pictures. Of course, you got the baby Suge one. Suge had to let us know that he spent $3,000. So, of course, he had to let us know that first. But we appreciate all you guys doing this. And like I said, we're out of here. Hit the subscribe button. Subscribe. Peace.